It's time for a Pride and Promotion Extra as we mosey on down to the Rapid Fire Ranch. Take a listen.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Federico, your host of the Pride and Promotion podcast. But we are here on another episode of the Rapid Fire Ranch. We're trading in our marketing caps for bolo ties and cowboy hats. And I have a very special guest on tonight. Ren Q. Dawe is a trans activist and comedian. Ren, thanks for coming down to the ranch. How are you tonight?
Oh my gosh, Joe, thank you so much for having me. I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here.
No, I am still like fangirling over having you on the show. So thank you so much for coming on. But everybody out there tuning in and listening, and if you haven't heard the full episode yet, please go, download it now and send some feedback and, rate us. But we want to hear more about you, Ren. So can you tell us more about yourself and where you've been and where you're going?
Absolutely. So you were, very correct. I work in trans advocacy, in the corporate, nonprofit, and just education spaces mainly. And I also work in entertainment. I'm a comedian, and I love to make people laugh. And I've been on tour for the last 7 months now, which is wild to think about. And I love to talk, and that's most of my career.
Okay.
So that's me in a little pistachio show.
If you've got it, then flaunt it and make a career out of it, right? That's what I did. So absolutely support that 100%. But are you ready for some rapid fire ranch questions about marketing, social media, branding, everything in the world in 5 minutes or less?
Joe, I'm so ready. Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Number one of four. If you could market a new comedy show, what would it be? Who would be in the lineup? And which platform would be your go-to for social media?
Oh, man. Okay. That's the $1,000,000 question.
Let's just market the hell out of this. Yeah.
I know, right? It would absolutely be some sort of queer show. It would be a variety comedy show, because I think that having music and storytelling and comedy all intertwined just makes for something that's way more watchable. And I would love to have, the people that I'm I have a professional crush on right now is Charlie Gerard, Dahlia Bell. Oh my God, there's so many. Lee Robinson, all of Dyktopia, they're fantastic. I would say, those are probably my big three right now. And Instagram, that's where all the queers go. Yeah, I would put it on Instagram.
We're all hanging out at the watering hole on Instagram.
That's great, yeah.
Okay, good answer. And I want to come to the show, by the way. So let's talk after the show.
Yeah,
all right. Number 2 of 4. Imagine, speaking of Instagram was a person at a party or an event. How would you describe them and their personality?
Wow. Instagram is totally that homie at the event that is asking someone else to take a picture of them, and then they get that picture and they're actually, can you do it in portrait mode? It's not exactly the right aesthetic. And then they're totally drinking a mocktail that has a nice little it has some sort of mint stem in it, and it looks so lovely, but they're not going to be drinking out of it because they want it to look full for the whole party. It's just kind of a prop. I feel that is Instagram as a person.
And to take pictures of it as a prop, as you said.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's all that aesthetic, right?
I'm laughing because I'm kind of Instagram sometimes because I find everything is social media, right? Not only for the gram, you have to be authentic, of course, but definitely asking people to take the correct picture, and you can post it and share your story.
So I was at a museum earlier, and some girl was just can you please take this picture of me in front of this Vincent van Gogh painting? And I was absolutely, queen, I got you. And it was 8 different angles.
On your stomach, in the air.
I was girl, I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the gays and people in the community live for that as well. So,
True.
Thank you for appreciating that and for helping that girl out, And I want to see the pictures just because of the Van Gogh, and I want to see,
right? Shout out that queen. I hope she likes those pictures. I was just
absolutely. Oh man. Well, if you're listening, please tune in. We want to have you on as a follow-up to this show.
I know, right?
So, right. Absolutely. Yes. Number 3, what would be your tagline if you were launching a new line of pumpkin spice ice cream.
A
Tagline of a
line.
new pumpkin spice ice cream for the fall.
Wow.
Hmm.
Cinnamon girl.
Ooh. Okay, now follow up. Why?
It kind of sounds like cinnamon swirl. So we
Uh-huh.
love a rhyme. And also,
You
like,
love
I
them.
love pumpkin spice, but also, like, for me, like, the best part of that is, like, cinnamon. I think it's such, like, it's such a, to me, I'm like, it's, like, what an underrated spice. I love throwing cinnamon in, like, all these, like, savory foods. So, like, being able to lean into that vibe would be really fun. And, also, like, doesn't that, I don't know, that just sounds, like, so fun. Like, that sounds like such a gay man aesthetic to be,
It
like,
does.
it's
It
very
does.
cinnamon girl of you.
Yeah, like I like that. Yes, 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 yes. That actually, I mean, again, the off topic, but it reminds me of a burlesque show I went to in New Orleans,
Oh, cool.
Christmas 2021, and it reminds me of this my favorite performer. So I don't know where that's. I'm just talking.
Shout out Cinnamon Girl. Love you. Love your work.
Really love your work, and that's it. Also, I want the ice cream very bad. Cinnamon Girl. We can market the hell out of that too. Anyway, we can have you back on. We can talk about that offline too. So 404. Which fictional character from a television show or a book would make the best marketing manager?
Oh, wow. Make the best
Anything you could
marketing
think of,
manager.
whatever comes to mind.
Wade from Kim Possible.
Oh, why is that?
He knows everyone. He's so savvy. He's like, you're like, how do I get into this party? And he's like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I feel like he like Wade invented the iPhone, right? Like totally.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, no, 100% Wade from Kim Possible.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, you blew me out of the water with those questions, those answers. So thank you very much. Now the guns, you just put them down and blow through because they're smoking. That's it. Drop the mic. So we can have you on again. We want you on a follow up, in a few months, of course, in the winter, maybe for season 2. But for now, tell people where we can find you on all the socials and on your website. Where can we find you?
Everywhere. I am at RenQ Comedy, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, www.renqcomedy.com. And yeah, as try to stay pretty updated, try to like post most days. And so hopefully, if you follow me, the algorithm will assist in bringing me to now streaming on a screen near you.
Your screen near you. That's a good tagline too. We got to work on that. Perfect.
Right.
Perfect. Ren, thank you so much for coming on to the Pride and Promotions Rapid Fire Ranch. You're amazing. Best of luck.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great.
Yeah. So we could talk for hours, but everybody out there, thanks for tuning in to another sideshow of the Rapid Fire Ranch, hosted by me, Joe Federico of the Pride and Promotion Podcast. Go forth with pride and authenticity, and we'll talk soon. Take care.